This is the progress so far of my 8x8 build. I am using AR60 axles. I'm using metal ones from Extra Speed, and 2.2 wheels. These are the stock wheels and tires that come with the Wraith, and leaf springs. The rear axle isn't connected yet, so I can show you on this. I had to grind down where the shock mount and link mount normally connect. I had to grind it down so the perch and the U-bolts can go around the axle in the correct position along the axle to mount the leaf spring. Here I'm waiting for the perch and the U-bolts, but the rest is connected. So it's 4-wheel steering up front, and which I will be connecting with a servo here between the two axles facing down. These two wheels are connected already. These not yet, because there's an issue here which I have to address still, because the link on the front here is the normal way that the steering link connects. But if I put it on the front of the front axle, then I had to come over the axle to connect to the servo. So I've swapped here. I've swapped the knuckles around. These are facing backwards, although the axle is facing the normal way. And so I have to work a link from one wheel across to the other side, over the pumpkin, not getting in the way of the leaf spring, and yet it works, hopefully. And then I can come across to the servo in the middle, which will control all the 4-wheel steering up front. It will only be a front wheel steering. There will not be any steering then on the rear. So now I come to the driveline. As many of you have seen my video, this is my homemade transfer case. This is a video of this, and if you want to see how it's done, it's up there on YouTube on my channel. What I have changed since then, if you notice, I've lengthened quite a few shafts. I'm trying to keep this on a budget. It's not cheap to build an 8x8, believe me. And I had this set of MIP drive shafts, and instead of changing them and getting more, I'm gonna have one here somewhere. There you are. I will be using this for the frontmost and rearmost axle, but instead of getting more like this, I lengthened the shaft here so the drive shaft can fit properly. The splines are not just inside the female part of the drive shaft, they're all the way in, and there's room for it to travel as well. Both the back and the front. So that way I just lengthened these. As for the front, instead of using a drive shaft from here to here, okay, and then I connect another one from here to the axle, I extended this shaft as well all the way to the back as well, because I will be doing the same. I will be doing the same for the rear axle, and I will have one proper, I will get another MIP set of MIP drive shafts with this kind of setup. I believe this is for the Yeti or for the one of the Traxxas models. I forgot that, but I can look it up. Anyway, these tie wraps for now are just here just to hold it in place. I will eventually be bolting that right through this cross member here, making that solid here and there. And the last shaft here, this one, this will drive the whole truck. I will be replacing this shaft, and this will go all the way, a solid shaft all the way here, and it will connect directly to the output shaft on the rear side of the SCX10 transmission case. I was thinking about changing this to a rate one and putting a dig in there, swapping it around, swapping all this around, and using the rear output shaft as a PTO winch or whatever. But that can be done at a later stage, but it's a possibility. So this will be a solid shaft here all the way till here, and it will connect to there with a solid socket with a 5mm hole, drill holes right through, and I will secure them with the usual method with pins. And that will be a solid shaft. I've ordered a different motor mount. It will be a twin motor. I'm not sure if it will be 35 or 45D, but it's irrelevant for now. I'll try one or the other and see how it goes. So far, this is the progress I have made on my 8x8. The minute these U-boards and perches arrive, I will have my last axle in position, and I will be able to hopefully wire the motor and drive it around here around the workshop. Once I do that and figure out the steering, how that's going to be done, I will start cutting out some cardboard for the body. I mean, it's going to be huge. This is 1 meter long. The chassis rails are 1 meter long. They are aluminium box section 2 by 1 centimeters. These are the same. These are the plates I twisted and bent for this purpose, and here the same. And that's it for now. Hopefully I will put up another video when I drive it for the first time. And I will show you sorry, I will show you how the steering works, how I did it, and the new shaft here for the motor and the twin motors. That's about it for now. So I show it to you from far. It's huge. And if I can give you a comparison of size, let me put a car near it. For those who are familiar with the Land Cruiser, well, you can imagine how much bigger the truck is. So I'll leave you with this image. Thanks for watching.